Good morning.
Morning.
Morning. We'll wait just 1 or 2 more minutes before we get started. We have a new movement we're introducing today, the split clean. Split clean is not a movement we have done. I don't know, Taylor, have we ever done a split clean?
I can remember.
Yeah, I don't know if we've ever done a split clean. So we're going to spend some time working through a progression on that so that we're all comfortable with that movement. If you've ever done a split jerk, the footwork is exactly the same, but still with it being a new movement, I want to kind of take us through the proper progression so that we can do that movement effectively with 10 reps, especially with alternating sides. A lot of us, when we split jerk, we have a tendency to put a certain foot forward that we're comfortable with. So we're going to want to spend time making sure that we can alternate and catch a split in both the left and right leg leading. So our class today, our workout is 5 rounds for time today. We have a couple of different options here. The workout, as it's written, is 10 alternating split cleans with a barbell or dumbbells. I'm sorry, you would hold one in each hand. And then a 200-meter run. You may have noticed that there was no run sub. I am giving you guys a run sub because A, it's cold out and probably difficult for some of us to run out of our houses and run back in. So our run sub today is going to be 45 seconds of boxer shuffles. You will likely need some sort of method to time yourself for that, or if you don't have a method to time yourself for that, let's do 75 boxer shuffles. 45 seconds or 75 boxer shuffles if you don't have a way to time yourself.
What's that look like again?
The boxer shuffle is where you're kind of going from side to side, 1, 2, 3,
Okay, yep.
5, kind of like in this position, going.
Yeah.
So you're not standing straight up. If we're going to do no equipment, I'm personally doing no equipment. My back is pretty jacked up today, so I don't want to bother it with a lot of weight. 20 alternating jumping lunges. Jumping lunges, remember, we come down like so, knee touches the ground, transition in the air like so. And then again, the same 200-meter run or the boxer shuffles. So for our warm-up to get started, we are going to do a 6-minute EMOM. If you have a kettlebell or dumbbell, please get that out. We're going to do some RDLs. So the first minute, we're going to do 10 kettlebell RDLs. Just kind of warm up that posterior chain. So an RDL, again, holding a dumbbell or kettlebell, slight bend of the knee. We're just going to hinge at the hip. That kettlebell is not going to touch the ground. And then we're going to come back up. So 10 kettlebell RDLs and then 6 air squats for that first minute. So 10 and 6. When we go through it, I'll communicate with you what movement we're doing. And then on the even minute, we're going to do 3 inchworms and then 12 high knees just to get the heart rate up a little bit. So again, 6-minute EMOM, grab a dumbbell or a kettlebell, and we'll get going here. Hopefully my timer participates and talks today because it didn't on Monday. Good, it looks like everyone is ready. So I'm going to start our countdown, the 10-second countdown. We're starting with our RDLs. And 3, 2, 1, go. I do not know why this timer is not working. Good, 10 RDLs, take your time with this. And then 6 air squats once you're done. Good, rest, we have 10 seconds. And then we're going to inchworms and high knees. 3 inchworms, 12 high knees, in 3, 2, 1, and go. Good, and then 12 high knees. And then rest the remainder. Good, 15 seconds, and then we'll go back to our RDLs and air squats. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good, 15 seconds, and we'll go to the next minute. 3, 2, 1, inchworms. Good, really get those knees up there. It's only 12. Good job. One more round of each coming up, guys, in 10 seconds. All right, here we go in 3, 2, 1. Good, last minute coming up in 10 seconds. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. All right, good job, guys. So let's talk about our midline. We have a 3-minute AMRAP today. of 20 mountain climbers and 10 hollow rocks. So Taylor and I were texting last night, and I liked the idea that she had for herself of 20 plank shoulder taps. I'm personally going to give you guys the option to do those because we did a lot of mountain climbers on Monday. So for those of you that may have done those mountain climbers, your hip flexors may be a little sore. So if you want another option, I'm okay with you guys doing the plank shoulder taps. A plank shoulder tap, if you don't remember, you're going to be actually in a pillar position like so, and then you're just going to either tap the alternating shoulder, or it's a little more difficult to tap the actual shoulder of that same hand. Try and keep your midline stable. Don't let yourself turn too much with that. If you don't want to do the plank tap, do the mountain climbers. Of course, mountain climbers, we are in that same pillar position, and our knees come in to our chest, alternating 1, 2, 3, like so. And then hollow rocks, of course, we've been doing a lot of these, but we are in our hollow body position, like so. And then we are just going to initiate some forward momentum, rocking like we're on a pendulum, keeping everything nice and straight. If you need to scale those at all, you can bring a knee in to help. So 20 mountain climbers or plank shoulder taps, and then the 10 hollow rocks for 3 minutes. So it's quick. Does anybody have any questions? All right, cool. I'm gonna start our timer here in a second. Gwen, are you good, dear?
Yes, I'm gonna plank and side plank.
Okay, good. All right, 10-second countdown starting now. 5 seconds, and we start in 3, 2, 1, go. Good, guys. Try to shift your weight a little bit more forward over your shoulders so your arms aren't pointed out so much. Good. Good. Take these shoulder taps nice and slow. Good job on the hollow rocks, Denise. Good, just under 2 minutes left. Good, 90 seconds left. Okay, 1 more minute. Good, 15 seconds. Good. 3, 2, 1, and time. Good job, guys. So let's talk about split cleans. So I don't know if all of you are going to be doing these today. Gwen, I know you're not, but if you want to just listen or even practice your split footwork, you can do that. I'm actually going to move this out a little bit for a second. So a split clean is pretty much exactly what it sounds like. It's actually an older style of cleaning. Just based on the research that I did on it, it's a movement that's in between the power clean and the squat clean. You don't catch it maybe as high as the power clean, but you don't catch it as low as a squat clean. So a split clean is where you're going to catch it in a split position. I imagine that all of you have done a split jerk at some point in your CrossFit life, so you're familiar with the footwork. We're going to be catching that barbell in our front rack position in a split, so kind of lower than we would a power clean, but not quite as low as a squat. So what I want you guys to do, we're going to work through a progression, just starting with our footwork. So you don't need a barbell or dumbbells at this point. Just want to stand where I can see you and see your footwork. We're going to work on our split position. So before we do that, when we start our split, we want to make sure two things. Normally we lead with the leg that we're comfortable with. So if I was to push you, there's probably a leg that would go out first. That's your dominant leg. Most people, it's right or left. There's no dominant leg for most people. It just depends on what's comfortable for you. Today we're going to use both legs, so it may be a little uncomfortable. When we do our split, something to keep in mind is we don't want to be on a tightrope. So notice how my feet are almost in a line. We don't want that. We want to have some separation so that we have a stable base. And when you look at me from the side, my back leg is bent. I would say the most common thing that I see with people when they split jerk is they catch it with their front leg bent, but their back leg is locked. You want to have a little bit of flexibility in that back knee to catch it. So what we're going to do is we're just going to do 5 reps per side of just jumping into a split. So what that will look like is you'll start here, and then I'm going to cue you. You're going to jump, catch it, you're going to hold it. So if I could see you guys at least from the side for these 5 reps, that would be great. So 3, 2, 1, jump into a split, hold it. Good. And when you return, your front foot comes back foot comes forward. Always remember, front foot back foot forward is the safest way. And jump. Good. Amy, get a little bit longer in that. Good. Return, front foot back foot forward. All right, jump. Good, guys. And return. Good, and jump. Good, and return. So when we're doing this with a barbell, right now you don't have any weight in your hands, but it will be a bit more explosive. So I am noticing some of you are kind of like jumping and then landing. It does need to be an explosive movement. So for this last one, let's go a little bit quicker and jump. Good. Good. Return to standing. We're going to lead with the other leg now. This is probably going to feel weird. Typically when we do anything with the split, it's always going overhead and we always use the same leg. So just take your time with this. We're going to do 5 with this alternating leg now. And jump. Good. Feels a little weird. Remember, front foot back foot forward. And jump. Good. Yeah, a little unstable at first. Return. Good. And jump. I love that Gwen is mimicking the split jerk with her arms. Good. And return. 2 more. Good. A little more explosive this time. And jump. Good. Return. And 1 more time with this alternating leg. And jump. Good. And return. So how does that feel with using the other leg, guys? It feel a little weird, or are we comfortable with it?
Doesn't feel that weird.
Okay, good.
So I've been battling with tight muscles in that knee, you know, quad, hammy, knee. So it's a little more strain on my knee with my left leg back.
So split cleans are a movement, well, the split position in general is a movement that if you have any sort of knee irritation, knee tendonitis, it's definitely going to irritate it. So I'm going to give you the option to do two things. If it starts to bother you, Denise, I don't want to make it worse. This movement has a tendency to do that. So you could do hang power cleans instead. If you want to start by trying split cleans and see how your knee handles it, I'm okay with that. But move to hang power cleans instead if it starts to bother you, because I don't want this movement to make it worse.
Thank you.
All right, so let's get our barbell or dumbbells out now, and we're gonna give this a try. We'll start light, whatever weight you have, empty. If you're using dumbbells and you only have one set, then that is what we are working with. Amy, I see a barbell. Gwen, I know you're not doing these. Taylor, what are you thinking?
Sandbag.
Sandbag, oh. Oh. I think Denise is using
Yeah.
barbell. All right. So with our barbell, guys, we're just gonna do it from the hang position to start before we put on our weights. But the clean movement itself is the same as your power or squat clean. Nothing changes with that. It's just how we're catching it. So just watch me real quick. I'm gonna get my power position. I'm just gonna go a little below the knee, and I'm gonna pull up with my hips and shoulders rising at the same time, and then I'm gonna catch it in that split position. It has to be quick. You do have to be explosive with this. And then again, front foot back, back foot forward. So again, just below the knee. I'm catching it like this. It's a little unstable at first when you practice it. So we're gonna do this a couple of times before we move on to adding weight or doing this Metcon. So let's get into that hang position. Well, I'm waiting for Taylor. Sorry, Taylor. I don't know if Taylor's practicing with that.
I'll warm up with a barbell.
Okay, cool. All right, so get into that hang position. Good, Denise is there. And pull up, and we're gonna drop under into a split. Let's give it a try. Good, Amy. Good, guys. Remember, when we recover, front foot back, back foot forward. Good, let's do a couple, let's do 4 more reps with your leading leg, and then we'll do 5 reps with the other leg. Work at your own pace. I'm gonna be watching you. It may feel a little unstable, but that's why we're practicing before we start. Good. Good, Amy. Good job. Dumbbells, it probably feels even more unstable. Good. Once you've done 5 on your leg you're comfortable with, do 5 on the leg you're not comfortable with. Good, Denise. That was really good. Excellent job. Feel free to move on to the other leg whenever you're done, and give me 5 reps on that side too. Good. I like what I'm seeing. You guys are doing great with this. Taylor, that looks so hard. Good job, Amy and Denise. Always remember to watch that knee tracking over the toe, guys. Gwen's just here for the entertainment. Once you've done all 10 of those reps, go ahead and add a little bit of weight, whatever weight you want to do for this Metcon. Being it's a new movement and there's 10 reps per round, maybe go a little on the lighter to moderate side. I wouldn't go too heavy with this. If you're not comfortable adding weight and you just want to do empty bar, I'm totally okay with that. This is a new movement, so whatever you're comfortable with. Once you have the weight for the Metcon on the bar, I'd like you to do 1 rep per leg just so you're comfortable with that weight and it's not a surprise when we get to the Metcon. Good, Amy. Good, just 1 practice rep per leg. Good, it's gonna be really important for our elbows to turn over fast with this movement. Just like any clean, we really wanna have fast elbows, explosive split. By the end of this workout, we're gonna be masters of the split clean. All right, looks like everybody's pretty comfortable with this movement. Are you guys feeling good about this?
So do we switch alternate, we go from one leg to the other throughout,
Yes.
right?
So there are 10 alternating, so 5 per leg, but you can do right, left, right, left, right, left.
Okay.
If you're more comfortable doing 5 on the right, 5 on the left, that's okay with me, whatever works for you, but we do want to alternate. We wouldn't want to put that much pressure on one knee for 50 reps. Again, Denise, if you need to switch to hang power cleans, totally cool. And then we're either doing a 200-meter run, so if I see you disappear from the screen, I know why, or 45 seconds of the boxer shuffles, or you can do 75 if you don't have a timer. I know that's one thing that is glaringly missing from our classroom setting is a timer. So whatever works for you. Not sure how long this is gonna take. I don't think it'll be terribly long, but if you guys have no more questions, I'm gonna go ahead and mute all of you, or you can mute yourselves. This way, music is not an issue, and we'll get started here. Get my timer ready. All right, we good? Thumbs up if you're ready to go. I can see Taylor's ready to go. Denise, Amy, awesome. All right, 10-second countdown. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, and go. job, guys. Good job, ladies. Job, Bunny. Good job, ladies. Get to that last round. Good work, guys. Almost done. Nice job, Taylor. Good job, Denise. Nice job, Denise.
Yeah, I used the timer. And
Yeah. Good.
125.
Oh, wow. I was way off. I thought 45 seconds is about how long it takes to run 200 meters. So.
It's okay, because I run slower than that, so.
Good to know that 45 seconds of those is 125. Thank you. All right, guys, for our cool down, let's get out a foam roller or lacrosse ball. I believe all of you have one of those two.
Yep.
What we're gonna do with this, with all the jumping around we just did, I'd like to do a little bit of calf work. So we're gonna spend a minute per side rolling out our calves. So whatever side, doesn't matter to me. You're gonna cross the other leg over on that foam roller and then using your hands to kind of put most of your weight on it. This is very, very painful most of the time. Just put as much pressure as you need to. Work in little segments here. Don't just kind of roll up and down. Go side to side, kind of work on a certain section for a few extra seconds if it's painful. We're gonna do this for about 45 more seconds.
I think I hid the foam roller from the kids and now I can't find it.
Oh no.
They like to stand on it and fall.
You could always do a static calf stretch against the wall with the ball of your foot.
Okay.
Against the wall, if you wanted to. Good, 10 more seconds and we'll switch sides. Good, go ahead and switch. This never feels good, ever. Whew. 30 more seconds.
I miss squatting so bad. Who has a squat rack? I'm coming over.
I don't have one, so I have to very carefully get it onto my back, which I hate doing. So I've only back squatted once because I really don't like doing that. So I just front squatting, but it's not the same. Let's
No.
do our foam roller, guys, and we're gonna do a T-spine smash. Just 1 minute here. Give yourself a big hug to open up your spine and just work side to side, little sections, back and forth. You can rotate onto your left or right side to target those erectors if you'd like. I only have up to 110 counts too, so there's only so much I can really do.
Oh yeah. Huge reps.
Good, 25 more seconds here.
I do feel like I gotta get something a little bit heavier, like either heavier dumbbells or a heavier kettlebell. So at least when I can do like some deadlifts that are a little more challenging, or some goblet squats. I don't know.
Talk to Lisa.
Yeah, I'm just trying to decide like what would be the best thing to get.
Nick has 60-pound dumbbells, so in theory, I could do like 10 by 10 goblet squats and murder myself.
Yeah. And you don't. Yeah. If I just had them, I probably wouldn't either.
It's been a night after coming off of a weightlifting program for 12 weeks. I'm like enjoying that weightlifting.
Our final stretch, guys. We're gonna get into a straddle position.
I'm going to show you. Jeepers, my husband's a weightlifter, right? It's like, that's from when he was like 16 years old, still has the rack.
That's
and
awesome.
a small
Classic.
universal. So I could do all the lifting I wanted.
That's awesome. Who knew that set from the 70s would come in handy one day?
Yeah, really.
All right, guys, so for this straddle, go ahead and grab like your right foot, the best that you can. Left arm's gonna kind of come over. Good side stretch here. I can't touch all the way down. Amy can, she's flexible. Oh.
My pits stink.
That's one nice thing. I don't wash my hair every day anymore.
Oh, I never do.
I always did, and now I'm like, why did I do that? Because it's pretty manageable to not.
Yeah, I'll go like every 3 or 4 days and I just use dry shampoo.
Wow.
Even with sweating, which I know is disgusting.
Nah. Oh.
Good, let's switch sides, guys. Go to the other side. This is our last stretch.
Do you think the AMRAP's still going to be on?
I don't think so.
Shit.
At least not at the regular date. It might
No,
happen.
like we'll do it, but I don't think we'll be able to do it on Memorial Day. Cuomo's reopening plan doesn't like mention gyms at all.
Nope.
So I don't know what's gonna happen.
Grr.
My second degree black belt just got postponed from May 15 to June 19 and 20 with hopes that we might be able to do it outside in a park, but we certainly won't be doing the the sparring and the hand-to-hand self-defense.
Yeah. All right, guys. Oh. And that wraps up our class for today. Thank you for joining me
Thank
and
you.
learning a new movement.
Thank you for being here.
Ugh. Yeah, when you said 5 days a week, I'm like, I don't want to commit myself to quite that much.
Oh yeah, I know. I was like, I wouldn't either. Wait, first, everyone look at this.
Oh.
Ah, Katy got it for me.
I love it.
I know.
It's awesome.
It's so cute.
Whew. All right, guys, have a good day. Happy Wednesday. I'll
Bye,
see you guys
guys.
Friday.
Bye.
See you Friday.